So, kinsmen and those that have the capacity, let me put it that way, to instruct you, Leduce. Yes, they have the capacity to suggest. Let me put it that way, because if I say instruct you, Leduce has become a tyrant. But he knows that he needs certain people to help him achieve, to help him attain, to help him get what he needs to get done. For example, he needed certain group of people to escort him to the Mogalus, Judy Austin's family. So he has to be diplomatic. He has to be diplomatic. He knows fully, very much, very much, he knows that if he is to offend everybody, well, it means that when he needs help, he won't be able to call on these persons. But he knows the stand of Lincoln. That Link will never, never, ever escort him or see him off to whatever that is outside of Mary. If Julia Doce today wakes up and say, please, I want to beg Mary, Link will see him off there, escort him, give him moral support. That's the truth of it. Now, the kinsmen had called Yule Doce. They called him to order. They said, look, man, we will not allow you rubbish this kindred. We will not allow you rubbish. Your brother went on a podcast. He never ever spoke against you. He never said anything dirty. He never said anything useless against you. What he said is clear. He simply quoted what your father had said, that keep marriage off social media. You went on a tirade. There's nothing you didn't say. You wrote and said a lot of things. You must apologize to your brother. Yuleducha had refused, and he went on pouring more venom. He kept on saying more and more. And in fact, it got worse when both of them had a fight, because he had attended Mary's trade fair. I mean, Link showed up, and Rita Edochie also showed up. This didn't go down well with Yuleducha. He became so upset. Well, when issues like this come up, when matters like this arise, families are, they do say some they're always used to saying this, and I'm sure you must have heard this from Rita Edochie. She said Yule Edochie has never been like this, that Judy Austin is the one that turned Yule Edochie, that their family has been peaceful, not until Juju Ekwensu came in. She even went on to sing this song that is popular in Nigeria and popular all over. I think people do sing it. They say, when Lucifer or Satan or devil is in the family, trouble, trouble, oh, trouble, trouble, oh. Or should I sing it in the voice of Yule Edochie? Trouble, trouble, oh. When Judy Austin is in the family, trouble, trouble, oh. Trouble, trouble. So they said that Judy Austin is the one that made Yule Edochie. In fact, they said Judy Austin is the one behind the keyboard, writing, typing, putting out all of this trash, creating fight between brothers. Now, for me personally, I do not want to agree that Judy Austin is the one typing all that we have been seeing. No, not at all. Yule Edochie is a mean fellow. He simply found someone who complements the kind of soul, the kind of nature, the kind of person that he is. He found someone to complement him. And here we have a combination of hype, wicked woman, hyping Yule Edochie in wickedness. Yule Edochie also promoting her in wickedness. Yule Edochie is comfortable hiding behind, they are saying it's Judy Austin. They say it's Judy Austin. They say it's Judy Austin. He has made videos saying, they said, you put me in the bottle. I want to stay in the bottle. And Judy had looked at him in a kind of way like, of course, we know that they planned it. There's nothing they do without rehearsing. They know what they're doing. They're only playing this script. So, Kingsman said that Judy Austin needs to be dealt with, that they have to do what they need to do to make sure that Judy Austin realizes that this kindred must not be joked with. They said that their name has been rubbished all over social media, and this has gone far. And why? One of them even complained, said, imagine my son met someone outside of the shores of Nigeria. And the first thing this person said after they introduced themselves and son name got in between their conversation, like, do you know? Do you know? And the person is like, hey, I don't think I want to introduce you to my family, because the first thing they will talk about is this issue that is on social media. So this person felt uncomfortable and they said, look, we need to take action on Judy Austin. We need to take a permanent action on Judy Austin. I know it's going to be a very complex thing to, you know, it's a complex thing. Let us be sincere. If not, for a long time, they would have taken serious decision on Judy Austin that would have cost that would have cost even Yul Edochie a lot, because Yul Edochie will have to go to answer to the Mogaloos. After all, he came to them with his own with some kinsmen. So they will be like, look, the other day you came with your kinsmen, even if your father and mother did not come. Since you came with your kinsmen, they will have to answer for whatever it is that happened to Judy Austin. Will Judy Austin be banished? You'll be wondering, from where to where? How? Gone are those days. We no longer live in that village setting where people will be banished from the village, and all of that. Of course, people go on exile. So I don't know what kind that they are preparing to do right now. I don't know what they want to do to Judy Austin, because what they want to do can be, positioned or placed in that kind of thing that they will do, that someone will not be comfortable where they are. You will not know if you are feeling hot or cold. You will not know if the ground that you are walking on is kind of pricking you. You will not. They want to make life miserable for her. They want to make sure that she leaves Nigeria, goes to wherever she wants to go to. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are willing to welcome Judy Austin to your state, to your city, to your country, because right now the Kingsmen are prepared to get Judy Austin out, out, out. And I don't know if Yul Edochie will be able to survive, because what Yul Edochie does is acting. Yul Edochie cannot live outside of Nigeria. How can he fulfill his dream? Is he going to go and work in a factory? But if Judy Austin is banished in the way they want to do the banishing, where you will not be comfortable in the town or city or country that you are, you will have to leave. So it will be a serious issue. It means that Yul Edochie and Judy Austin will have to be separated. Do you guys understand what they're about to do? They want to make life miserable for Judy Austin, so that Judy Austin will only feel comfortable when she's outside of Nigeria. Well, let us keep our fingers crossed. Let's see what they are going to do and how they are going to go about it.